See, very few people who have had great downfalls in their lives, sportsmen, for instance, actors, actresses, talented people who have been in the limelight for many years, suddenly have a downfall. Suddenly they lose it. My biggest problem as a musician was the ego. The ego gets in the way. It crucifies one. The ego, the self-contraction, gets in the way. It interferes with God. It interferes with already happiness, joy, delight. You see, we think we are doing it. Gosh, didn't I play well tonight? Gosh, didn't I have a good act tonight on stage? Gosh, the audience loved me ever so much tonight. Wasn't I good? And then on the next occasion or the next day, not so good. Oh, I didn't play so well tonight, did I? The ego gets in the way because very few people understand that without ego getting in the way, God is able to live us. We are full of God, but we hamper that fullness. We prevent God from living us. What grows your hair? What grows your nails? What creates a spit? What's living your heart right now? Your lungs, your organs? God. God is, real God is the energy, the life force, spirit. As long as we aren't contracting, as long as we aren't doing this dreaded gombo, this disease, we are happy. And that's what it's all about. So the downfall of many great people, look at Oliver Reed. He became a drunkard, he became an alcoholic. And George Best, both became alcoholics. This self-contraction was interfering. They were dwelling on themselves. And that's happening right now. Thousands and thousands and millions of people are feeling sorry for themselves. They're despairing, they get depressed, they feel forlorn, they feel they aren't loved anymore, they feel incapable. Although there is a saying, we never forget how to ride a bicycle. Well, the body doesn't forget, but we interfere. So we think that we cannot do whatever it was again. Yes, the body gets older, but that which never ages is always already the case. So by communing with Adida, or your chosen Ishta, your chosen Godman, being in satsang, being in divine communion, being in that love relationship, one's perspective changes. From the point of view of the ego, the clenched fist stance, to that of God, real God. Society has a lot to answer for, insisting that God is some man up there with a white beard. Absolute nonsense. And so then, there's only love, there's only happiness, joy, delight, intimacy. The body-mind is inherently peaceful. There is no toing and throwing. There's no busyness. God is never busy. Never. It's not easy to feel comfortable about using the word God, saying that we are God, because of our upbringing. But that's how it is. That is what God is. God is the play. God is the freedom. It is God that lives us. Understand the self-contraction, hear the argument, and practice feeling beyond it. Practice remembering God rather than yourself. Self-forgetting, God remembering. This message is what millions and millions of people would like to hear and understand. Then conditional existence is seen to be the play of God, the Leela. So yes, I interfered with God. I still do. We interfere. Like a kink in the hose pipe. It interferes with the flow of water. It's as simple as that. Live this relationship at all times. Keep returning, keep remembering. And in that remembering, we forget ourselves and all our so-called concerns and problems and anxieties. And God will open us up to, that relationship will open us up to God knows where. And then you will grow and mature. It has to be revealed, has to be authenticated, has to become personal. And you'll find you stand alone.